first, my hair today is a second day slightly stretch wash and go from my hair stick. I use that to work out, and I use the Shea Moisture JVCO styling lotion as my leave-in with Hello Curly on this side and Uncle Funky's daughter on this side, because I'm still testing both those gels, and then obviously I use my finisher, my Naughty Girl, with a little bit of ointment putting on the ends. So anyways, all right, on to the review. So today we're gonna go over some of the products in the new Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. Shea Moisture does have a ton of lines now, but I was particularly interested in this one because I really like the ingredients that they highlighted, and this line actually came out right after I had gotten my hair highlighted. So obviously it says it's for color treated, you know, hair. So I was like, all right, well, maybe I'll try this. I can get on the ground. It's like right, you know, down the street. I don't have to order it or anything like that. So that was always appealing to me about Shea Moisture as a whole. But I tried some of the products. I'm not going to go over them a ton, just for the sake of length in this video. So if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Alright, so the first one is the Strengthen, Grow, and Restore Styling Lotion. That's pretty much what they call everything, like grow and restore. This is a styling lotion. It has shea butter, peppermint, I don't even know what I was saying keratin, because keratin's after, but alright. So this one is interesting. First of all, I know that I could not use it as a styler on its own. So calling it a styling lotion, like if I wanted to use it for, I did use it for a twist out one time, and that was pretty good. But it does take longer to dry because it is on the more watery side. Like if you look at it, can you see? Let's see. Ew. It's kind of thick. I don't want to spill it on myself. It's kind of thick, but it's not thick to the point, like a lot of the time if I do a twist out, I'll use like a heavier moisturizer. So it's definitely not in that realm. It still is okay in a bottle without it being like overly thick for being in the bottle. The ingredients are actually pretty good. There are a lot of ingredients in here that don't sound 100% tree hugger natural, but I looked up all the ingredients in these and they're all like moisturizers and emollients and things like that. So it's not like they stuck anything in here that are kind of iffy. I think there was like one ingredient in there that was, I can't even remember it now because it was so insignificant to me, that said like in high doses it could be of concern, but it's like all the way down at the bottom or something. So it was just in high concentrations, you weren't supposed to use it, but it really wasn't a big deal to me. So anyway, peppermint, shea butter, JVCO, those are all great ingredients. Also very interested in, you know, the keratin in here, and also let's see what else is in here. There's vinegar in here, which I thought was interesting. There's not a lot of products that have vinegar in them, but hydrolyzed keratin in this one, I will say it's all the way down at the bottom, and then the vegetable protein is higher up. But this is I don't know, to me overall this is a great product. The only thing that I didn't like was that sometimes both of them, the leave-in and the styling lotion, because these are very, very similar products, didn't mix well with some of my gels. Like the old school version of Kiss My Face of Upper Management didn't work with really, which kind of stinks, but I mean that one's discontinued anyway. But it definitely left my hair soft. I did feel like the texture, it has a nice slip, almost borderline slimy, but not coating to your hair. It's just, I don't know, it's just nice. I like it, and I liked how it felt going on my hair. If you want to get like some good finger detangling going through your hair before you use this, that will work. Whether I buy this again, actually this is like my third bottle, and I've given a couple of bottles away to family and friends, but I would definitely buy this again. But let's get to the leave-in. Okay, so the leave-in, very, very similar to this. It's a little less thick, and I believe the glycerin is, no, the glycerin's lower on this one. I think it's like the 11th ingredient on here and the 14th ingredient on here. which to me isn't really a big deal, so I'm not really checking for the glycerin in either formula anyway. So this is a leave-in. It's definitely a lot more watery, and it's almost like a conditioner. I don't like that it's in the jar. I wish that this was also in a bottle, but I think that they put this in a jar because it's 16 ounces instead of 8, and it may have been easier to pack it in a jar rather than a bottle. But these are still very similar. I got a lot of the same reactions when I was like pairing products with them, or how it behaved on my hair. So pretty much everything I said about this applies to this. They definitely both make my hair soft, makes it feel good. The only difference, I would say, this has less hold, so if you want more hold, if you're using it for a braid out or a twist out, the styling lotion is the way to go. And if you're super, super concerned about glycerin, it's further down on the styling lotion. But these are basically the same price, and this is twice as much product. So if you don't really have a strong preference, I would just go with this one. Also, I mean, the way I would probably do it, if they do have like a BOGO, I would probably get one and get the other. That's what I think that's what I did last time. That's why I have another one of these as well in my closet. But yeah, I dig both of these, and I like their, I don't know, their little descriptions are nice. Helps support elasticity, so hair resists breakage when detangling. Oh, you know what? That actually just reminded me. So I've also used this as like a blow dry lotion just when I was blowing my hair out. I'm using the tension method, and I really did like that as well. So I'm going to use this as my blow dry lotion for sure. But both of them are nice in my book. I'm not sure if you saw, I did an empties video like a few videos ago, and the deep conditioner for this line was in that, and I really wasn't impressed by that. I thought it had a weird texture. Kind of feel the same way about the shampoo. First of all, this is a huge bottle of shampoo, so the price is great because I think this is like $10, maybe $12, and it's 16.3 ounces. So that is a lot of shampoo. You can see right there, it's like a dark amber colored formula. It's not super thin. I like the consistency. It's a really great consistency because it's not so thin that you have the potential to waste it, but then it's not so thick that it's hard to get out the bottle. So this is sulfate free, has a lot of the same highlighted ingredients as shea butter, JVCO. Apple cider vinegar is in this to help regulate pH levels, which is why I'm guessing the vinegar is also in that. Vegetable protein, rosemary, aloe vera. There's a lot. If I find I think the ingredients should be on the CVS site by now. So if I get those, I'll add them all to the details. But this shampoo, it's okay. I don't dislike it. Like, it didn't tangle my hair, but I thought it was a little bit stripping for me. If you are using more heavier butters a lot of the time, or you don't do your hair as often as I do mine. I try to cleanse my hair at least once a week, and then I might condition it a couple more times. Then it might, well, so if you wash your hair less than that, then this might work better for you. But I definitely did not get the softening that I've gotten from some other shampoo formulas that are on my holy grail list. So this I will not get again unless I was in a pinch or something. But this is a really, I mean, I can't even beat the price. I really only bought this because I was like, I cannot believe this huge bottle of shampoo is like $10. But yeah, so that is my short-ish review for the Shea Moisture JDCO line. If you have any questions, please leave them in the details. I will talk to y'all later. All right, bye. Thanks for watching.